like to move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. You like to move it. I like to move it, move it.
Hello.
I like to move it, move it.
My name is Tracy Paramore Chambers, and I'm excited to be engaging in this discussion with you this afternoon on the topic of motivation. But first, there's this movie, Madagascar 2, that I'm really excited about. And if you're not familiar with it, it's about these animals who were held in captivity in actually a zoo. And they decide to branch out into the world in search of a family connection. The adventure lands them in Africa, Madagascar, where they find others who look just like them, but they're different because they've been raised in the jungle of Madagascar. The storyline is definitely about Alex the lion, but it also allows for a breadth of experiences for the other animals. What I love about this movie is its similarity to life entering into the workforce. Like the scene or like the movie, work is fun. It's full of discovery. There's expectations, surprises, unity, fear, disappointment, expressions of needs. I like to move it. Desires, pleasures, concern, consideration, and acceptance. When joining an organization, people come together with their own history, needs, expectations, dreams, cultural experiences. They become a diverse group. Autonomy and differentiation and the unity creates a unique challenge for the leader. And managing these needs of this diverse group can be difficult. It is important for the manager, the leader, to be able to hone in on specific motivational cues. In organizational culture, it's important for us to learn how to support, inspire, and motivate employees. So, throughout this discussion, we will highlight and develop an understanding of motivation and its connection to encouragement, unity, performance, and identity. Motivation is essential to a thriving work environment. The goals of this discussion are to become familiar with 3 theories of motivation and how to implement skills associated with them. To become familiar with at least 2 styles of leadership that is considered to be the most effective styles of leading and supporting in all aspects of organizational culture, growth, and success. And thirdly, to understand the importance of how the integration of skills associated with motivational theories and leadership provides an opportunity for optimal success. So several questions come to mind. What is motivation? How do we get it? How do we offer it? And how do we remain in the flow of it? Dwight Eisenhower, the 34th President of the United States, he is known for making this quote. And the quote says, "Motivation is the art of getting people to do what you want them to do because they want to do it." It sounds almost as if it's manipulating individuals, but it isn't. It is a matter of understanding what it is that drives an individual, understanding what inspires the desire to go above and beyond. It's a matter of understanding how to use encouragement aligned with the individual's ethics, beliefs in themselves, and how it propels them to remain in a state of creative bliss, or what others may call flow. Research says that motivation energizes behavior. It gives direction to behavior, and it underscores a tendency to persist. Others say that motivation targets energy and desires towards objectives, and that motivation is life influencing. It is energy, and it is the catalyst for energy and liveliness. It defines life. There are several theories on the topic of motivation in the workplace. We're going to talk about three. They are Maslow's hierarchy of needs, Alderfer's ERG theory, and McClelland's needs theory. Maslow states that in order for a person to progress towards pursuing higher level needs, basic level needs must first be met. Maslow has identified 5 levels of needs, with the most basic of them being at the bottom of the triangle, starting with physiological needs. And these are the basic needs for food, water, sleep, air, clothing, shelter. The need for safety follows physiological needs, and safety consists of security, which is having to have a job, and well-being. The third of the basic need is belonging. Belonging has to do with relationships, acceptance, and connection. Upon meeting these 3 particular levels, Maslow believes that an individual is then able to focus on the top 2 levels, which are the need for esteem and respect from others and self-actualization. Self-actualization is associated with self-fulfillment and purpose. And once again, it's important to know that the first 3 levels of needs are considered to be the most basic. And if they are unmet, one cannot progress on to pursue the higher level needs. And so in the work environment, this may look like the person not feeling safe at work. Maybe the pay is underpaid, he's underpaid, unable to take care of their bills, which affects their shelter. That person may start calling out sick, become passive aggressive at work, disengage, resulting in poor job performance, poor satisfaction, job satisfaction, and ultimately turnover. Therefore, it's important for leaders to be aware of these needs and to remain attuned to what the employee is feeling and experiencing in these particular areas. Alderfer's ERG theory is similar to Maslow's, but it's based on the fact that a person needs to have a sense of existence. The 3 needs are called existence, relatedness, and growth. Unlike Maslow's hierarchy of needs, Alderfer's theory purports that all needs must be met concurrently. Existence is equal to the basic level as in Maslow's hierarchy. Relatedness consists of developing relationships, feeling accepted, and once again, there's connection. In addition to growth, which is the final need, which coincides with self-actualization and Maslow's hierarchy of needs. Of course, the parallels associated with unmet needs in Alderfer's theory is associated with frustration regression, which means that if the employee's higher level need is not met, he will regress down to a lower level need. This may be a regression to pursue goals, getting needs met in a lower level. So an example of this would be if they do not receive recognition or advancement on their job. This could cause the individual to focus more on the relationship building area of the need, which means that they could compensate for the unmet need. So to support employees and motivate employees in ERG theory, it's important to motivate on all levels at the same time. The leader should check in with the employee about how they're coping with work responsibilities, with feeling safe and secure, and with relationships. It's important to continually assess and provide dynamic opportunity on all levels with the ERG. McClelland's theory. McClelland's theory says that everyone has a core need, and it's the force from which they work. Matriculating through the needs are not necessary. Additionally, one could be pursuing more than one need at a time. Those who operate from the need of achievement, they're able to use skills and talents to complete projects. They are higher achievers who enjoy working alone. They're very encouraging to their colleagues. They do not overextend themselves by taking on extra projects beyond their capabilities or their knowledge. However, they will challenge themselves with projects which they believe they have a high probability of completing. They value feedback from their superiors, and they model the can-do behaviors with others and share feedback as well. People who are motivated by affiliation, which is similar to the relationship feature from ERG and from Maslow's hierarchy, are people who crave relationships. These people desire to have a sense of acceptance. They love social engagements, and they perform to seek approval. For these individuals, it's important for the leader to connect with them. If their needs are not met, they can certainly create havoc in the workplace. Research shows that these individuals do not make good leaders due to their need to have approval. They make decisions based on the desire to be liked and to be accepted. However, it is important for them to learn to grow from this area through redirection, role modeling, and continuous training. Individuals who are power motivated seek to be in control. They are assertive communicators as well. They have a drive for success. They desire to be in one accord, to have some sense of conformity, of structure, and they're internally motivated. They enjoy influencing others, leading, teaching, and encouraging others to be successful based on what research says. These individuals should be provided the opportunity to lead, to teach, because that is how they remain satisfied in their jobs. So, what are some commonalities of all of these theories? Well, when you really look at them, people want to have a sense of self. They want to have an opportunity to develop confidence, to show confidence, to be esteemed, and to have respect, to have honor, to engage, to connect with one another, and they want to feel safe. Within the context of those needs, safety is needed. And safety is foundational to express dreams and visions, and is paramount to providing employees the opportunity to communicate those dreams and those visions, to use skills and talents to pursue the dreams through creativity. Those are some of the commonalities. When employees feel safe, connected, and confident, they're able to give of themselves. They are altruistic. They give and they do for others and the organization, and they desire to do so. The quote by Dwight Eisenhower rings true in this situation, and everyone wins. Everyone celebrates because employees are satisfied with their work. They have great job performance, and they want to continue to grow and give. So now that we've gained some information about the different motivation theories, let's talk about what type of leader it takes to identify these needs and to support individuals in their growth during their employment. The first type of leader is the transformational leader. Research defines transformational leaders as a type of leadership, or should I say, research defines transformational leadership as a type of leadership that actually pushes followers to perform beyond expectation. And there are 4 elements that are associated with transformational leadership. They are idolize influence, which defines the leadership's ability to express their vision. It also is their ability to influence others to trust and to honor them, or influence others to trust and to honor them. The second element is inspirational motivation, which consists of the leader's ability to use words to inspire followers to perform. The third element is intellectual stimulation, which is the leader's ability to connect, to inspire, and to praise others in their growth and their ability to strategize, deal with issues. And the fourth is individualized consideration, which consists of the leaders being able to show genuine caring attitude in their actions. The second leadership style, and the most highlighted in research, is the authentic leader. Authentic leadership is also comprised of four constructs. There's self-awareness, which is the leader's internal moral compass, and the relational transparency and the ability to have a balanced thinking process. For the transformational leader, self-awareness means that the leader is aware of their own feelings at any particular given time and able to rationalize the need. The second construct is having an internal moral perspective, which is defined as behaving in a way that is congruent to one's morals and values, as well as being open, engaging, present, and vulnerable. These constructs, or should I say the third construct, which is balance processing, equates to the leader's ability to cognitively process information that is needed prior to making decisions. The culmination of these styles have been shown to be effective in organizational culture due to their approach to meeting the needs of followers. So putting these things together, there are two leaders in the field of psychology whose research reinforces the skills possessed by transformational leaders and authentic leaders, showing that these are sets of skills that are necessary for performance with motivation in the workplace. Dr. Daniel Goleman and Dr. Daniel Siegel have conducted research on neuroscience and emotional intelligence. And Dr. Daniel Goleman trains leaders to gain an inner focusability, other focusability, and an outer focusability. Inner focusability is concerned with displaying a sense of ethical concern. Outer focusability consists of having the ability to provide cognitive empathy. And cognitive empathy means to understand what the other person is thinking, to reflect an understanding by validating what is being expressed and communicating in a language that the individual understands. Dr. Goleman highlights the need to have emotional empathy by understanding what others are feeling. So the ability to empathize, to put yourself in the other person's shoes, to show an understanding is key to developing relationship and trust. It requires one-on-one time and full attention. And the third aspect of other focus is empathic concern. Empathic concern is a desire to help when help is needed. It is also the ability to notice that someone is struggling and the ability to be able to inquire to see if there's a need for help. It's beyond seeing a linear progression of events, or should I say, outer focus is the ability to see beyond a linear progression of events. It's being able to see the big picture. And there's conceptualizing the meaning of all parts, understanding how they fit together, how one impacts the other. The outer focus ability provides the leader an opportunity to create an environment that flourishes. The culmination of these abilities allows for a mutual connection, which supports relationships, security, and growth on many levels. Dr. Daniel Siegel is known for his work with adolescents. His book, Brainstorm, is one of the highly used books as he shares insights about teen brain development. He also provides a great insight in his book on Mindsight as it relates to cognitive and emotional development, responses and reactions, and neuroplasticity. And what's so fascinating and enjoyable about his material is that it's not just for teenagers, but it's for adults as well. And some of the information is applicable to the work environment. The items of focus in the book are centered around the importance of relationship, or what we call attachment, as a launching pad to having a fulfilled life. To have this relationship, it requires presence, the need to build rapport, to establish trust, to show empathy, and these key items have been shown to impact neurological development and change ongoing throughout the life. And because the workplace is a composition of diverse groups of people, it is important to understand neuroscience and its contribution to the workforce. Both Dr. Goleman and Dr. Siegel provides a comprehensive understanding of emotional connection and emotional intelligence. This knowledge is important for leaders because of the culmination of the life experience in the one setting, ranging from exciting to painful. And in their research, there is a push to understand mindfulness, kindness, and respect, and how through modeling the aforementioned skills of presence, rapport, trust, and empathy, lives change and brains change. The benefits of doing this are great. People become satisfied, they perform well, they give, they work, and they're eager and diligent in their drive for achievement because they want to be. They have been motivated to do the work because they want to, and we want them to. I hope that you have found this information helpful and that you will be able to utilize it as you endeavor in the pursuit of your self-actualization. And as you find yourself engaging with leaders possessing authentic leadership skills and transformational leadership skills to support you in your continuous growth. I hope that you flow in creativity and you find reward in role modeling and sharing what has been given to you, because it is who you are. Thank you.